This was not a bad night. I'm at the airport again, and oh, they haven't turned the lights on yet completely, but yeah, I'm at the airport again. It's Tuesday morning, and it's 4:23. 4:23 is the time. Shift ends at 6. So tonight, well, the Monday night started slow as usual, and a lot of cars went home. And as the cars were going home, I got a little bit more business happening, and I was doing okay. I was doing all right, and I figured that, you know, I'd have a couple more trips under my belt, and it would be oh, here's a wacko roundabout again. Anything to upset the flow of traffic. You can tell it's raining. I've got my wipers going. It's been raining since about, oh, I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, something like that. So now we're heading back to Victoria. I actually fell asleep watching YouTube videos. I had a playlist, you know, watch later, and I got, I guess, halfway through that, and now I got these calls. I got this call to take these people to the airport. They were here for 2 months visiting their son, and they live in Winnipeg, and their son lives out here. So they were visiting their son for a couple months. That must be nice. Nothing to see for a bit, so I'll point the camera at me instead. Or should I say, I'll point the phone at me instead. Somebody asked me why don't I get a mounting thing to mount the camera on the dash. Well, then I couldn't quite so easily change directions in which the camera is pointed, like put it on me and then put it on the roundabout. Let's do the racer's line in the rain. There's no traffic here. Okay. It may be a little hard to see, but there we go. So now we're on the highway into town. So yeah, ended up being a good night because of that run to the airport. I'm on track, and I hope this week keeps going this way. It would be nice. Perseverance pays off. Second time on a Tuesday morning to the airport, and I'm running late. It says 6:11 on the dashboard. There's all the cabs waiting for customers to come off the airport and off the plane and all that. So yeah, 2 runs to the airport. Very nice. I say, did you ever have one of those days where nothing went quite right? Oh, let me tell you, it's Wednesday night. It's about an hour and a half into my shift. I just dropped off my second customer, and they had all this stuff from Walmart, and they had one of those baskets with wheels on it, and the way to put it in the car is to lay it on its side, which is what I did. And there was a bottle of laundry soap at the top of the basket with wheels, and when I lifted the basket with wheels, the laundry soap bottle fell out and the top came flying off, and it's all over the ground and all over my boot and on my pants. Oh goodness. And last night, which was the smells like laundry soap in here. Last night, which was the Tuesday night, it was nothing special. It was quiet. But tonight, when I had my first customer, somebody in a pickup truck tried to cut me off and occupy my blind spot, just making me enraged, trying to occupy the same spot I'm trying to occupy. And now I have this laundry thing happen. Yeah. I got some soap on my pants and on my boots. I'm gonna have to put my boot in the sink and rinse off all the soap. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. Oh, what are you doing to me? Oh, piece of shit. Now it's trying to send me back the way I just came. Oh, nothing's going quite right tonight. Oh, shit. Fuck. Well, it's about 4:45 in the morning. It is the Thursday morning, so it is nearly the end of the Wednesday night. And tonight, things sucked. It was long, it was slow. The trips were short. And, you know, with the kind of start I had, which was spilling laundry detergent on your boot isn't exactly a good start. And getting cut off on the road wasn't a good thing. And then after that, the night got pretty quiet, and it was quiet all night. I'm reading another book. It's Moonfall by Jack McDevitt. I had read it before, some years ago, but had forgotten that I'd read it, so I ended up buying it again. And it's actually quite a good little tale. I always enjoyed Jack McDevitt. Yeah, the night sucked. I didn't make much money at all. I broke even at just after 1 o'clock. And then after that, I've only had like 4 trips, I think. And the last one was a teaser. It was a 4:30 time call, which I got at 4:20. It was to an apartment building. And 4:20 or 4:30 time call to an apartment building usually means they're going to the airport. No such luck. She had a snowboard. So she was going to the ski bus, which is just at the Tim Hortons near here. The bus shows up at 5 o'clock, and you take 3 or 4 hours to go up to Mount Washington and sleep on the bus and that kind of thing. So that was like $10 rather than $50. Still, the $10 was welcome. I could still use that. And, you know, unless I don't foresee much happening in the next hour. And so the night is a bust. Now watch me just do another little segment here saying I made it to the airport again. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping for it. I'm yearning for it. I'm sending what energies I can out into the universe to make it happen. But if I don't receive that call, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, it's kind of predictable. It's the first week of the month, so I'll probably read another page or two here and go to sleep again. See you sooner. Okay, this is really going to be the end now. I got a call at 5:30, and it said, as soon as it came up 5:30, it said 5:45. She doesn't want the cab until 5:45. So I waited till 5:45 was here, and I got to her house. Oh, I should use some light. Yeah, I got to her house, and she came out the door, and with a great big bag, traveling luggage, hard shell travel luggage with wheels and all that. And she says, I'm going to the bus stop next to Save-On, which was $6.75 on the meter. $6.75. And I thought that I was being saved by a run to the airport. No, this night really, I think I made maybe $50 for myself. No, disgusting. Total Wednesday, first week of the month. Okay, well, 2 more nights to go. Gotta show you some road. Yeah, 2 more nights to go. I didn't think I'd be looking forward to that. Might as well book off. Head down to the car wash and wash this thing. I'll have to find a way to get rid of all that laundry detergent that's on the mats. It shouldn't be too hard. I'll just clean the mats off. Just give them a blast of water. Hopefully I don't need to do any vacuuming. And in true Victoria fashion, every time there's a traffic light, you have to almost completely stop till it goes green. And this is going to look real familiar pretty soon if you've been watching taxi vlogs for a while. Yeah, the car wash. Oh, what a night we're having. It's just after 2 in the morning. And that looks like a policeman up there. What's he doing sitting in the middle of the road like that? Oh well, not my problem. What a night I've had. I got my first fare right away when I came out. It was a $20 fare taking this girl downtown from Mackenzie area. It was a good one. And about an hour after I cleared from that one, I was sitting in the parking lot reading my book. I'm getting quite some progress on that book tonight. I got a call that went out to Langford from Zone 83, if that makes any sense to you. The top of Glanford. So from the top of Glanford out to Langford, that was like $30-something. Good fare. Then I had, oh, you've seen this one before, but we'll show you anyway. We're on the highway, the number 1 highway, heading towards the great big ugly stupid wall. I'm really had a difficult, troublesome, well, let's just say I haven't quite got my lease on yet, and it's just after 2. But I'm lucky to have as much as I have, because I got sent right near here to take another customer out to the Western Communities, and that one was another $30. So I've had a couple of $30 fares. Before that I had a $20 fare. And between those 2 bigger fares, I waited 3 hours. I even went to sleep and read several pages. And, oh, there's oncoming traffic. Well, let's just get around here. There's the Shell station where I fuel up in the morning. It's up to 105.9. Okay, and there's the Uptown just to my left. That big stupid Uptown Mall. And of course we got the... This is probably looking kind of familiar by now, don't you think? Maybe. Yeah. So, then I had another short little fare earlier on. I took this guy from the mall to his home like a few blocks away. And he had trouble walking. He has some kind of problem with his hips or his legs or something. So he was kind of hobbling along. Here we are. Lots of light. Lots of light. Lots of light to read by. And the proper location is right about here. Lots of light to read by. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over on the dash and tell you the rest of what happened. Don't fall over. There we go. Hopefully that's good enough. Turn out the lights, put it in park, and so on and so on and so on. I was reading here in my book, and I got sent on a, still smells like doggy in here. Got this call from an account customer, and she has a little doggy. This time it said dog and bike. Well, I ended up taking her from an apartment building closer to downtown out to the sticks where she she was telling me about her horrible day, and her bicycle had a flat tire, and her little doggy, she had to get her little doggy home, and the bicycle home, and everything home. And I should be actually testing my blood sugar at this time, so please excuse me while I do that. Which finger shall I use? Well, let's give it this one here. Okay, that was a little poke. Not too much, not too bad. And there's a little bit of blood. Yeah, in the morning I went down to the lab to give them a sample of blood, so that my doctor can keep a track of my blood sugar. And I've been doing really well. 2, 1, and the number is, oh, it's a bit high. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's stress. I'm a little bit stressed because I haven't made any money tonight, and it's 2/3 of my shift is done. So I had a bit of cash on me, and well, maybe it was the hot sauce. 2 a.m. Or maybe it was the ice cream I had in the morning yesterday. After my dinner, or after my morning meal, I had some ice cream. Okay, so it's a little bit elevated. That's okay. I'm going to do some exercising this morning. I'm going to walk to the chiropractor and do my pumping iron, and then walk back home from the chiropractor. So I took this woman out to where she was going, and she asked me to front her some money, and it goes on, it's an account, I think, from a lawyer or something that's paying for the taxi. And I think she has a claim because she was in an accident or something stupid like that. And so the lawyer pays for her taxi. So what she does is she puts the taxi on. Let me open the window a bit because I'm allergic to that freaking dog that was in here just a bit earlier. Get some fresh air. And so she needed an extra $50 on top of the taxi fare. And so, you know, it's okay with the office. The office wants her yeah, that's right. The office wants gave me the account number, and so on and so on and so on. And 143. I've had 5 trips all night. I got $107 on, and my lease is $110. It may take a while till I get another call. Will I make any gas money tonight? Who knows? That's how bad it's been. And I'm actually quite fortunate, considering how slow it is, that I got as much as I did. 5 trips in 8 hours. Ugh. This first week of the month shit really sucks. Anyway, if anything memorable happens, like a trip to the airport, you know, that worked last time. That worked on Monday or Tuesday morning, where I wished for a trip to the airport and got 2. And I kind of wished for longer fares tonight, and that's what I got, although I didn't get that many of them. This can be hard sometimes. Yeah. I'll let you know if anything memorable happened at the end. And I'll be back for another delightful night tomorrow night, which will be the Friday night. So far Monday was spectacular. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, really a disappointment. Friday. We need the Friday or we need the end of this shift to happen. Come on, let's cross our fingers and make it happen. Guess what I just did? I just rolled up the rim on my coffee, and I want a free coffee. That's a whole $1.80 value. Watch me forget this stupid cup tomorrow. But I just want a coffee, so maybe my luck is turning around. You're not going to believe this. I just got sent to a Tim Hortons coffee place to pick someone up. And so I picked him up, and he was talking something about checks and about weed and about checks and about weed, and how nobody's nice to anybody anymore, and how the old guys at the donut shop called him a piece of shit. And then I drove him home, and he says, well, just pull into this driveway here. And then he says, give me your information. I said, pardon me? He says, give me your information. I said, are you trying to tell me you don't have any money to pay? And he says, that's right. And I said, just get out. Just get the fuck out! Because I was just beginning to turn a profit. It's 3:20 in the morning. I was just beginning to make some money on the last fare. And this fucking putz for $10 decides he doesn't have the money. It would be more of a hassle to try and collect from him afterwards than to just say, fuck off. Get out of here. Can you tell I'm having a good time tonight? Stupid fucking Thursday. Asshole. And he's right. The old guys were right. They were calling him a piece of shit, which is what he is. Cunt. Okay. I've had some drama tonight. It's Friday night. It's almost 3 o'clock now. And here's the drama. I was dropping off some people downtown, and then I got a call. Actually, I didn't get a call. I was standing on a street corner, or waiting for the light to change, and this guy was standing on the street corner, and he walked up through the intersection towards the car, and got in the back seat. And he said, make a right. Now, that was kind of hard to do because we were in the left lane, but I did it because nothing was oncoming. And I took the guy up the hill towards Oak Bay. And then we were in the right lane at another street, and he said, make a left. So I'm in the right lane, I got to make a left. And then we keep on going, and we're just going straight. And he says, oh, make a right here. And he says, turn up this street. So I turn up that street. And I turn up that street. And he says, just go to the end. And I get to the end. And he says, oh, they were pretty young. I didn't want to go to that party anyway. And I said, well, what do you want to do? Just go back the other way. So we went back the other way. Actually, I don't want to go here because I don't need Wi-Fi right now. I'm going to go to the other side. And picked up. Anyway, he said, turn a right here, go to the end of the street. No, pull under this oak tree. No, go up to that red car. And he left a bag on the seat. He says, just watch my bag. He didn't come back for 10 minutes, so what was in the bag, I haven't even checked, but I think it was some dirty laundry. It was just a little shopping bag kind of thing. So I got this guy's laundry bag. Then I got sent on another call, And this other call was, turn this around. Hope you can see me. Stay. So I got this other call nearby. I didn't get paid for that one. This is my free coffee from last night. And I picked up these guys at a bar, and they wanted to go home. He said, near Uvik. I said, okay, near Uvik, no problem. So I took him up in the direction. And him too, he said, turn right, turn left here. And he said, the name of a car dealership. And I said, yeah, okay. And he says, well, I don't care, just charge it. And I say, well, I don't know the name, and I don't know the number for that account, and I don't know. And he says, well, I have a card here. So it was a credit card. And he put it in the machine the wrong way, so we had to start again. We started again. We did it again. He gave his PIN number. And then he got out of the car and went away. I headed back to the part of town where I like to work, and I got a call immediately when I got there. And there were these two girls, and they were going downtown. So I took these little girls downtown, and we're halfway downtown, and there was a message on this MDT here saying that, did I find a little black wallet from my last customer? And meanwhile, the girls are giggling and making noise back there, and I pull over to the side of the road and get out, and I check the front seat, I check under the seat, I check the footwell, I check the seat, I check under the seat again, underneath the seat, between the ribs of the frame and everything, and I didn't find anything. I got back in the drive in the car, unpaused the meter, took the girls downtown. Now I'm downtown, and I'm dropping these girls off, and then there's a crosswalk right there, so I'm waiting for people to get out of the crosswalk. There's a car behind me where I want to pull out, but he'd stopped. So I pulled out, and just as I'm pulling out, the car that's in front of the car that was in front of me pulled out too. I missed him by this much, just tooted the horn. And then the son of a bitch chased me. He chased me all through downtown. I tried to lose him. I couldn't lose him. He chased me, and then at one point he passed me on the right and took a picture of me or something, because I saw the light from his phone pointing at me. What's that going to prove? I didn't hit him. I didn't damage him. Fucking kids these days. So then, after I've dealt with that, I get sent to a place downtown, a lounge downtown, and it's an old guy who goes to the other end of Esquimalt. So that was a decent fare. And then I got sent to 7-Eleven, not 7-Eleven, Tim Hortons, of course. Tim Hortons, right? We got Tim Hortons everywhere. I got sent to a Tim Hortons to pick up a woman wearing a black jacket and blonde hair. And I got to the Tim Hortons, I found her. She came in, she had a couple of pieces of luggage and a handbag, and she said that she was going to the homeless shelter. Oh no. And all the way to the homeless shelter, she's talking to me all the whole way. So I'm guessing she's got like some mental issues or mental health issues, something like that. Whatever. So she's homeless, and she's going to this homeless shelter. So I drop her off there. She pays, wants a receipt, gets a receipt. I get sent to get somebody else. It's somebody from the pub. And she wants to go home, so I'm taking her home. And after I drop her off, I'm absently reaching into the passenger seat and right by the seatbelt buckle. Lodged between the seatbelt buckle and the cushion of the seat is the little black wallet that the guy lost. So now I got his phone number and I got to call him back. There's even some money in here which I don't want to touch. And there's a credit card. Anyway, there's some cash and some credit card. And I'm not touching any of it. I have the guy's phone number. I'm going to call him again in the morning. I tried calling him about 1 o'clock, and for my troubles, I did not get an answer. I think he hung up on me rather than letting it go to voicemail, where I could have left him a message saying, "Hey, I found your wallet. I'll get it back to you in the morning." Now it's 2:55. I'm the only car in this zone. I'm not going downtown because it's still chaos down there. And I haven't really had that great a night. I got about 250 on. And it's almost 3 o'clock. I would like a little more. I could use a lot more. I could make do without more, but, you know. I've had a pretty shabby week, I think. If anything, better than that drama should happen this morning. Or whatever happens, I'll give you one more installment at around 5 o'clock in a couple hours. Maybe 5:30, let you know how it went. I'm pretty discouraged right now. People have been assholes. People have been difficult. Everything's more difficult than it needs to be. And this was the first night I got enough sleep in a long time. And the night where I get enough sleep is the night where I have the most drama and bullshit happen. Well, it's the morning. I just returned the guys. Well, it's 6:30, so I'm about half an hour after the end of my shift. The car has been washed. I just need to fuel up and then add up all my slips for Interac and stuff. And did I say fuel up? Yeah. What a crazy, stupid, fucked up night it was. We're up near the University of Victoria. I just dropped off the wallet, and he gave me $20 for doing that. So I suppose that's not such a bad thing. Look at this, 6:30 in the morning, and we already got some daylight. Right here is the university, and we're not going in there. We're just going to go down Cedar Hill Cross and go back to the part of town where I usually work and where I live. It looks like it might even be a nice day today. We had rain in the night, and if there's any bit of cloud up there, that might just burn right off. There's some cherry trees. We'll get better looks at cherry trees in a moment, maybe. Did I mention that this is about Taxi Vlog 394 or something like that? Somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah. I kind of like this part of town because it doesn't have a lot of traffic lights. I hate traffic lights. Well, there's a pink one, sort of. There's a couple of pink and white ones there. There's another pink one. Yeah. Cherry trees, yeah. Cherry trees and daylight. Yeah, and the road is still wet from the rain. Yeah. Stay green just a little longer, please. Thanking you. Well, I guess there isn't much else to report. Hope yours is better than mine. Have a good weekend, everyone.